What it do, homies? It's your boy David. I'm back today. We back with some more CG5. This time we checking out that FNAF SB Ruin song animation, Ruined Lullaby. I love the play on that, right? I believe the character's name's Ruin, right? Or at least the DLC is named Ruin. So Ruined Lullaby implied that it is his lullaby or they lullaby. I'm not sure what that character identifies as, monster, right? But Ruined Lullaby. Oh, I love that play on words. That's excellent. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
I hear a voice in trouble from this rubble, so distressed.
Animation's fire.
That goes through my head. Tell me, when will this story end? Guide me blindly with your friendly lies, so kindly I'll see through your eyes. Remind me, where do you reside? Your ruined lullaby behind the scenes.
Ooh, I kind of like the build-up aspect of this. That little transition, a little white noise transition they had a little bit elements of horror in there. But the most thing that the thing that kept my interest was the main melody, that dun, 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 little arp that's going on there. It's like they definitely kind of added a lo-fi effect, right? Kind of did a lo-fi fidelity, or they might have even added a bit of distortion, but it kind of has that same sense of niceness, but the distortion gives you that sense of easiness. And then we have the big cinematic drums here. It's conflicting what we got going on here. It's got that sound of innocence with a very, very, I wouldn't necessarily say faint. I feel like it's there, like when you halfway push a button of eeriness. And don't just stop in the music, right? CG5's voice, right? Come on now.
Behind the scenes, I miss the memories. I sing the bit that's done with red on reality. My dread, no, I won't fret. Just silly, sad. This can't be over yet. No, I can't as much as she. For someone as blind as me, she was my only friend, but now she's history. Total eclipse of my vision, ruined without persistence. Now she's lost in the distance. Guide me blindly with your friendly lies, so kindly I'll see through your eyes. Remind me, where do you reside? Call out your ruined lullaby.
What? So I still okay, so I still don't know where this is going as far as like mood, 'cause I'm still getting conflicting. Right before we got into what was the pre-chorus, right? You can kind of hear that pad or something that's going on in the background that still gives you that eerie sound. But it's interesting how it's morphed. It's almost like it's starting like a semitone away from like the root note or something like that, and it's just blending back into the niceness, like it's giving a transition of horror right into this, right? The only thing that you know right now is that it's a banger, right? Four on the floor type beats that boom, 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 especially with the nice crispy clap that they got going on there, and then the accompanied counter melody. I think it's a counter melody, but that arp is now just turned fully into a part of the melody. Do 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 do. It's hard not to keep moving. Come on, this animation's so crisp, bro. What are we doing today? What are we doing?
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Was the last song he had ever heard? Poor mother woke up to a long lost son. The monster's task was already done. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Was the last song he had ever heard? Poor mother woke up to a long lost son. The monster's task was already done.
CG5, bro, and whoever produces your music. This mix is wonderful. The way that you mix these voices is just beautiful. How it's wide at the same time. It's not like you applied a chorus effect or you just layered it. It still got that sense of emptiness, right? The audio doesn't feel centered. It feels spread, but at the same time, hold on, what's going on here, bro? Yeah, bro. It's almost like you took your mid and your low possibly and kind of filtered them in, right? So it's kind of like a V, like the higher registers is at the top, and then the lower register, for the most part, I don't know how many layers you have in your vocals. Is like sit there at the right there at the middle, as to not lose focus that this has a sense of scary to it, right? So you want to put those haunting dark vocals up front. You know what I mean? If this making any sense. Probably doesn't if you're not listening to this with headphones.
Looks in the monster's task was already done.
I could be tripping.
Guide me with your baby lies. So guide me, I'll see through your eyes. Remind me, where do you reside? Call out your ruined
Yeah, see, I think they did a very good job at maintaining the lullaby aspect of this. And the wonderful thing is that they didn't, let's see what's there. CG5 and then Coda. Okay, yeah, Coda's been Coda. I've seen lots of Coda's animations by now, right? They did a good job at maintaining the aspect of the lullaby, the nice, sweet innocence, right? Didn't ultimately go in with all the horror and terror. Just introduce little elements of it, right? To remind you that it's still in there. That little hush, little baby. I heard the CG5 do the same thing on his the Skibidi toilet, right? Where it kind of, I believe it's Skibidi toilet. I'm believing so. Maybe not. Maybe it was the Grimace Shake one, where it sounds like it's happy, but it isn't, right? It's a little bit of unsettling, right? So, yeah, yeah, I would say this 100% was a ruined lullaby, from the cinematic drums to the unsettling vocals, to the distortion and everything, to the pads, the bass. It was all here, baby. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.